Hi, how are you? This is Dr. Spates, your principal, very proud principal. Today we're going to talk data, but I have a couple of updates first. This week we hosted our very first annual Shadow Hills Alumni University Application Night. I thought about the idea a little bit late, but I could not let another university application cycle pass without helping seniors who need some extra support. So I said that I would consider the event a win if I had one family. So we had two families. So I call that an incredible feat. And I'm looking forward to building upon that success next year and planning much earlier so that we can fill our application labs with over 100 students. But this year, our two students, they applied for a total of 12 schools. One student applied to 8 universities. The other student applied to 4 universities. One of the young ladies who applied also received fee waivers that evening. So her $280 application fee for 4 universities was waived. So she was able to apply to universities for free. So we cannot wait to get the good news and share pictures of them with their multiple acceptance letters coming up in the spring. Also, this week we have had our staff versus students volleyball game. Of course, the staff won. Our students and staff had a great time, and there are pictures on Facebook if you want to check out the fun pictures and video. So let's talk data. I'm a numbers person, and it's objective, right? And it gives us the opportunity to reflect and be creative. So let's talk about suspensions first. So this time last year, Shadow Hills had 96 suspensions. And this time, same time period this year, so August through November, we have 42 suspensions. I'm not proud of that. And so we are working very hard on this campus to adjust the things that we do so that we don't have to suspend. But the numbers are low, not because we aren't, but because we have an amazing faculty and staff that have organized 36 before lunch and after school activities. Their work has calmed the campus. It has created space for students to build positive relationships with one another, with adults on campus, giving them safe spaces. People are very welcoming here. Parents are involved in showing up in droves more and more each time we have events. And so the work that everybody is doing on this campus is actually calming the campus. And so that's why our numbers are improving, and they will continue to improve. If you look at I want to share our November data. So our November data in November of last year, 2022, there were 21 suspensions in that month. For the month of November, we have 3 suspensions this month. So I'm really proud of our team and all the work that everybody is putting in. Additional numbers, so tardies. So our families know, and our students, we've been working on that a lot this year. So I want to share the progress and the growth. And again, this is literally everybody on campus working together, corralling students at our door, encouraging them to get to class on time. Our campus supervisors, our campus security walking the hallways, making sure students get to class on time, teachers at the door welcoming our students, but it is a team effort. So when we began our on time to class policy, and so I have the data from August to September. So August to September 29th, only 260 students had 0 tardies. So only 260 students were getting to class on time. And that we gave away cookie coupons for students. In October, that number jumped to 385 students had 0 tardies. They were on time to class. And so November, oh my goodness, we had 510 students get to every single class on time, no tardies. So for these students in December, I have a treat for them. So in addition to getting a free cookie from our snack bar, they're also going to get treated. Hopefully, I'm working on it, so I shouldn't promise this, but what I'm working on is getting them Domino's pizza for lunch. So I'm super excited. Again, our classified or certificated staff, Our students, they are putting in work. They are getting to every single class, including first period, on time. So I'm looking forward to seeing our December numbers. And I'm hoping, even though it's 2 weeks, I can't wait till we get to that 800 mark. So I know that it's coming. So I just wanted to share that data with you. We do have the Christmas parade coming up, and so we hope that you'll come out. We are working on the pieces for our float right now on campus. So our parent community liaison sends out communication all the time. So she'll continue to let you know when you can come help us out. We do have some spaces for parents on our safety team. So we care about your voice. We want to hear what you have to say. And I also want to share, at our recent school site council meeting, the committee approved a project. It's called the Latino Literacy Project. So we're very excited to bring this project to our campus for parents and students to work on literacy together. One of our school site council members shared, when they did this in the elementary school that she worked at, a parent actually learned how to read. And so we will be getting this program in the spring. School site council approved that, so we are very excited. School site council also approved the purchase of additional library books. So for specifically in Spanish. So for our dual language speakers, they can actually read grade level texts and interesting texts in our library that are in Spanish only. School site council also approved funding to purchase additional library books that are that allow African American students to see positive images of themselves, and they're modern and they're current. So we are really excited about those two approvals as well. I think that is about it. We are winding down. We have 2 weeks left, and please know this is your school community. We always want your feedback. And like I say, the critical feedback is what I really appreciate, because that causes me and us to reflect. And I want to also let our families know basketball's coming up. And so we feed our athletes on game night dinner. So we know we have working families and students. The last time they eat is maybe at lunch. And then if they have a game, they don't eat until when they get home, 7 or 8 o'clock. So all of our athletes, before they travel to go to games, they go through our kitchen, they get to eat dinner, and then they go to their games. So we're really excited about that as well. I hope you guys have a great weekend, because I'm recording this on a Friday. Thank you. And remember, we are Falcons, and together we rise. We do nothing great on our own.